What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Chris Massimo back again with some more Call of Duty gameplay, and the day has finally come. I have actually uploaded some Warzone gameplay for you guys. I know that, I've been promising it for quite some time now, and a few of you guys have actually been bugging me about it as well too, but hey, it takes some time to go ahead and get to these things, so, I'm not gonna lie. And honestly, with the new season, I decided, hey, why not? Let's go ahead and hop into some Warzone gameplay. I ended up playing with a few old buddies of mine that I haven't really spoken to in a while, but I will admit that this was actually quite of an experience, I should say. For the most part, this game is totally different from versus Apex Legends, and I mean, for the most part, I know I have played Warzone, but it's just been a long time, guys. I think the last time I played Warzone was almost maybe like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, something like that. I've really been on the Apex grind, and when it comes to Call of Duty, we're normally just playing regular public matches. We don't usually play Warzone. So, as you're going to see over here, I didn't get a win. I just decided to go ahead and throw in some highlights from my whole session that I was able to go ahead and play. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I will admit that it was a little bit difficult just trying to edit these particular videos, just because they are a little extensive, and I just don't know how to edit them. Obviously a lot of people out there just usually stream, or usually they just put in the full clip, but I just decided to try and cut out all the boring running around parts, and just try and bring in the most interactive or the most action-packed parts of the video. So hopefully you guys enjoy. If you guys have, then please just be sure to go ahead and leave a like, or just let me know what I can improve on, or if you guys just want to see more of it, then of course I'll go ahead and decide to do that as well. But let's go ahead and move into the gameplay. So as you can see, you're going to see that I'm able to go ahead and finish off this enemy right here, and I'm not going to lie, guys, I'm not familiar with how the maps are. So when we were just dropping, and I'm so used to playing Apex Legends that I'm dropping as like a full squad and we all land in the same spot. But for the most part, there's a lot of communication that goes into this particular game. And obviously, in Apex Legends, when you go down, you have your knockdown shields, and there's people that are going to try and like thirst you when they get a chance, but for the most part, everyone's running around so very close that you can't really have enough time to thirst another person unless they're alone. But however, on this game, I feel like you need to thirst as fast as you possibly can. Like, the moment I would always go down, there's always someone that's going to try and go ahead and eliminate me immediately. And I can see the reasoning behind it. It's just because, you can go ahead and set the live ping, which is super amazing. I wish that was actually in Apex Legends as well, but it's okay because these are two completely different battle royales. And I do want to say, as mentioned as well too, is just the fact that, I feel like you can revive people a lot faster in this game. I feel like, I don't know how, long it really takes or what the statistics are, but I feel like, killing people is actually pretty fast as long as you have the right attachments and the right gun. Obviously, your aim is actually pretty well on here as well too. And then just the fact that when it comes to getting the revives, you don't have to worry about taking forever trying to get somebody back up. But I do want to admit that, I played really bad. I'm going to say so myself. I'm not familiar with what a good game is in Warzone because I don't usually watch that type of videos, and I don't really follow along with all the updates and everything else as well. But I feel like I could have played a little bit better. But I mean, like I said, I'm learning. It was my first time in a few months. Maybe give me like a few more weeks if I were to consistently play this, and we could potentially get some dubs, and we can potentially get some really entertaining gameplay for you guys. But for the most part, right over here, I wanted to go ahead and try and drop into the loadout, but unfortunately my teammates were letting me know that there was like people all around me, and I was just like, nope, I don't want to deal with that, and especially since I had a pistol. But this is what I meant over here. Just the fact that the moment I went down, that team just didn't stop shooting at me. And, it was very disappointing, a little frustrating at first as well, too, just because, I'm still trying to learn the game mechanics. I haven't played with my buddies in a very, very long time, and I didn't want to make a bad impression. So I decided at this particular moment, let's go ahead and try and hit a hot drop, or at least by the time when I was playing Warzone, that this was one of my favorite drops because you could always just find a whole bunch of weapons. But I didn't realize that everyone drops at the same spot now, so I was just like freaking out, as you can see right over here, based upon my movement. What I do want to go ahead and say too is, I want to know what you guys' like way of like playing is, because I'm playing on console and of course controller, but I feel like the pinging button is just so out of the way. I hate that I have to press up on my D-pad, and on Apex Legends it was very convenient because you could just hit the RB button. I feel like I'm in the process of trying to move and point at somebody that trying to press up can can a little bit, be a little confusing, I might say so myself, or just a little difficult on my end. But I mean, like I said, everyone plays differently. I'm not sure if there's maybe just a button or a control that I'm, maybe missing here. But like I said, I'll get better eventually, and then maybe go ahead and produce a little bit better gameplay for you guys. Like I said, there is a lot of strategy that goes into this, just because Apex Legends, there's only about 60 players during a match, and then of course on Call of Duty here, there's at least 150. But I mean, of course, you guys already know that by now. This is all just new to me, but I do want to go ahead and highlight this clip over here right now. So right over here, I was alone. I didn't realize that I just full on, went into a full squad, and I actually downed 2 of them. My teammates were actually letting me know that I needed to go ahead and finish them off, but what I really wanted to do was just go ahead and just bait them out. I knew that the teammate was going to be there. I needed to make sure that I had like full armor and full ammo before I even engaged, because I'm so used to just shooting out a full clip and then switching weapons. But I realized about playing this game is most people just reload their weapons. So I was like, okay, let's try and play this a little differently. But unfortunately, they were able to get the revives, and it was a little unfortunate on my end. But nonetheless, this is actually one of the highlights of the game. So I was doing pretty well. I was excited about it. I was like, all right, what do I know from Apex? Obviously you can't climb on the wall, so you just have to go ahead and get on certain ledges, try and head glitch, and just get different angles of opportunity to try and get the people. So I knew this team was going to go ahead and charge at me, and I was like, all right, there's just no way. So luckily I got away with taking out these 2 people, and then the moment that they went down, I was like, all right, they're going to try and get another revive or something. So I was like, I got to hurry up, make sure I have a little bit of armor, weapons, and then just go ahead, go full sent. And it worked out on my part, so I was like, oh shoot. But the moment I team wiped, my teammates were letting me know. They're like, oh shoot, all right, I guess he can handle it himself. And like I said, I'm used to it on Apex, but on here it's a little bit different. You got to do with a little bit different strategies as well. And also a big thing that I really noticed is that especially in these type of gunfights, sometimes it's pretty beneficial to go ahead and just full auto and everything. But I noticed that using burst fire, or just bursting your shots, they actually benefit you pretty well, because I was able to go ahead and take off that person off the roof fairly easy. I mean, like I said, it could be just because I'm new to the game, and maybe we just got in an easier lobby. I really don't know. I'm not too sure how skill-based matchmaking works on this particular game. But another big thing too, when it came to that squad wipe that I got earlier, I don't know if you guys know. If not, then great. This is gonna be a really good tip for you guys when it comes to Apex or Call of Duty. But when you're in a gunfight, obviously you don't just peek it all the time. For the most part, you think that you're going to get the edge, and then next thing you know, you're just going to peek your head out, and you're just going to instantly die. And that's, obviously the strategy that you don't want to use. I know a lot of big pro players and a lot of other people will try and get a few shots off of one position and then just entirely relocate. Because what's going to happen is, if you think that, all right, let me just go ahead and heal up my armor, and then let me go ahead and peek this corner with, aim down sight. But what's ended up happening is just the fact that the other person is already aiming down sight. They're waiting for you to just peek around that corner or that wall or whatever ledge that you're on, and they're just going to instantly melt you. You always have to be constantly relocating, getting in different positions where people don't realize that you're going to be at. So I mean, just a little strategy, something that I learned. Hopefully it benefits you guys. I'm not too sure. If there's a tip that, you guys already knew, then let me know. And if there's other tips that you guys know that I probably don't, then let me know, because, I need it for sure. But as you can see right now, we're sitting at 9 kills. And like I said, guys, I'm not too sure, how good that is in a particular Warzone gameplay. I always see that people are dropping like 20 kills, 30 kills or whatever amount. So I think this is, I guess, pretty average. And Apex Legends, this is actually a pretty decent gameplay, so I'm going to take it and just think that I did pretty decently. But, for the most part, guys, I will probably start trying to give it a shot, more likely, some Warzone. I just get very frustrated with, like, cheaters and hackers, and, just the fact that I do need to learn, what weapons are best, and obviously some more strategies. But I'll look more into it. So with that being said, guys, this video is going to be wrapping up very shortly. I think, the best that we placed during this night, I think, was 4th place, but unfortunately we are going to get wiped out by this team. So with that being said, if you guys have made it this far, I just want to say thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the love and support. If you guys want to see a little bit more Warzone gameplay, then just feel free to let me know down below. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.